Hello. This is pretty impromptu, so I kind of don't expect anyone to pop in here anyway. But I was just playing some Infinifactory, so I figured I'd just stream it. For anyone who hasn't played this game, super fun. I'm really enjoying it. I think I'll probably have to go through all the Zachtronics games. Oh, what's up, Saucy? So the goal with this level is to get some of these leaves and put it into this device. I need 3 blocks. And then I need to fill up these things and put that on top. And oh, and I also need the wood, don't I? Crap. Okay, so actually this beginning wasn't even... I didn't do this right. Because I need to save the trunk. Okay, we're just going to restart this one. Okay. So, what's the best way to do this? I need to get rid of the branches. How many do I need? So, 3 leaves for 1. That is the trunk, right? 3 leaves for 1 piece of wood. So that's how many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 15 leaves, but I'm also going to need to cut this off, so that's really 4 blocks. So can I get 12 leaves out of this? This is 4 by 4 and it's 2 blocks high, which means that is... Wait. 16, right? 16, so 32 total. But in order to cut it... If I do like a checkered pattern... I could get 16. What's the most efficient way to do this? So 16. Is there a way to get 12? If I chop off an entire layer, then I've got 16 on top. But I don't think there's any way to separate them with only 4, right? Yeah, with a checkered pattern, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think the most I could get is 8, so I do need both parts. I guess I'll start by just separating them and seeing what happens. So we need... Let's build something here. Oh, I can't build that close? Damn. Okay, so we'll try this. And then we'll add in... What? Yeah, okay. We'll add in something here. That should cut off the branch, right? Yes. Okay, and then we need one at the top to separate the log. Just one to cut it. Right. And that should give me... Yeah, okay. So I'll take the log over here, drop that down for a moment, and that should... Actually, this is a good question. How do I do this? Let's maybe move the log this way so that we have more space. And then these guys, we'll have to figure out what we're doing with that. Let's just move that out of the way for now. Okay. So now, how do we get rid of that? We need another thing here. How tall was it? Oh wait, no, we need one more space, right? Like this, I think. Oh, a little bit higher. Okay, so now we've got 4 blocks of wood. Oh, but I'm stupid. I can only get 2 from this because I gotta chop it. Okay, so 2 means I only need 6 leaves. What's the most efficient way to chop this into 6? Okay, if I cut out a whole row and another row, and I chop the bottom off. No, that's only going to give me 4. How do I turn this into 6? Presumably I turn it into 8 and then just discard 2. So, how do I do that, though? There's no way I can get more than 2 blocks out of this, right? One, 2, if I do 3? Well, if I chop off the bottom of the leaves, I could get 3. In which case I'd need 9 leaves. That seems a bit too complicated. No, I think I'll stick with 2 and 6. So then... Alright, let's just build a little platform here to see what this is going to look like. So, it's 4 by 4. come on. Okay, so... let's just start shaving it away and then see what happens. So that's only chopping off 2. And what if I put 2 there? What does that do exactly? That gives me 2 on the edge. What if I do it like this? This is probably really inefficient, but... oh, that's gonna hook onto there, isn't it? Okay, so we'll just make these all conveyors. And then we'll do the same thing. Or... we start moving in a different direction. Maybe that's the way to do it. I'm not convinced by that, actually. Okay, hold on. I think let's go 1 block further. That way I can... so that's the edge. If I do something like this... oh, whoops, that needs to be... this needs to be here, doesn't it? No, because that's going to cut both, so that doesn't work. Okay, so what does that do now? The question is, where do I move it? I have to move it forward, because otherwise this is just going to chop up everything. But if I do it this way, this is going to take a long time. There's got to be a more efficient way to cut it. Alright, I think I start by getting 2 slices. I think that's simpler. Yeah, I think that's a bit better if I do that. So let's see where this lines up when I do this, and then... let's just see what's going on here. Okay, let's... so if we just... oh, right. Because I can't do one facing up, can I? Right, that's a little weird. Oh, but I can just do it like this. Okay, that should give me 2 slices. Alright, now the question is, how do I turn this into 8. Because if I just chop lengthwise, that gives me... Now I need to do some kind of checker thing. So if we do something like this... Maybe a pusher here? So this will be where we're going. Right. And I can actually just push the exact same from both sides because it'll just wait. And then what do I need to check for? I'll just check right here. So, what does that leave me? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so it does need to be a little bit delayed. Or... Okay, so... We'll just move this one over one. Wait, actually, how is that going to work? Oh, we could do different elevations. So that's going to be one of them, and then the other one will do something here. So what are we doing? 1 and 1 there. We'll just do the exact same thing. Oh, because this thing's in the way. Oh, what? Really? This needs to be attached to something? Fine, we'll just attach you like this. It's kind of messy, but that'll work. So then what? Then what do we do? Okay, now we have 2 of these key-shaped pieces. So if we get these top 2, then we should be good. Question is, how do we do that? As soon as we move just take a look at this piece for a second. This one's easy. We could do it right now. But this one's a bit trickier. How do we get rid of that one? Can you attach stuff to a pusher? I've never even tried this before. Oops. No. Okay, that would make things too difficult, and I just deleted something, didn't I? So how do we do that? How are we going to chop this up? Oh. We could float it. What happens if we float it? So it'll be 4. This might not work. We want to go up, actually. Float it and then push to the side. Maybe that's the way to do it. Well, it's a way to do it. At least I think it should work. So let's see what this looks like. If we add one there. Let's go even further up. Okay, because then I can put them right here, and then move them off. Let's see, what elevation is that? Okay, it's one more. So if we do like this, and then that. Oh, whoops, wrong ones. Interesting. Oh, wait, that actually kind of gets me exactly what I need. Because then it just pushes that one up. Wait, that's actually amazing. Accidentally figured out the solution there. Or a solution. And then we just need to duplicate this on this side. So... We can save space, I think, by doing the reverse, as long as we change it here as well. It's got to be these two then. So, it's going to be conveyor going this way, and then a floater. And do we need anything else? Wait. Did I do something wrong? Why is that not working? Oh, because the floater is... needs to be one higher because it's... okay. Nice. Okay, that actually works pretty well. And then we'll just connect these lines. And we should have a nice conveyor belt of... oops. Of leaves. Yeah, there we go. So that's 6 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Okay, and then we need to chop up our wood, which we can do right here, actually. Actually, we do have a problem, which is when we chop this, the top piece is going to fall. There's no way that I only get one piece out of this, right? How do we chop this so that the other piece doesn't fall into the thingy? Because if I just pull it up like... let's say we keep the bottom. Then we chop this one. And then we chop the top one. But then this middle one's going to fall in, right? Yeah, we only get one out of it. What happens if we just do this? Yeah, they're all going to get caught there. No, that doesn't work. That's a bit of an issue. That is a bit of an issue. Wait, that is actually a major issue. How do I get that middle? Maybe with a pusher? Can I push that out? Like, put a pusher here to get it out of the way. And what do I sense for? I guess just sense if it's there. Oh wait, no, I can't sense right there. That doesn't make any sense. We build something here. And a sensor there. Does that work? Oh, yeah. Okay, sweet. And then I just put one more on the top. And then I have 2 blocks. Alright, that's good. That's good. Okay, so this is all, we're getting all the stuff that we need here. We've got our wood, we've got our leaves. That's working beautifully. So before we connect that up, we got to figure out what's going on here. So what we need, we got to connect this guy to the top of the glass. And then the wood goes on afterwards. Because we got to fill it up here. So with the glass, we got to make sure that we fill it up before moving on. So that'll be for our leaves. And then what do we do here? We want to so we'll set up the wood. Oh, that's kind of annoying because how do I put the wood on top? I mean, how do I put the thingy on top? Oh, sorry, Saucy, I wasn't really reading your comments. Conveyor belt, another direction to poke the spot. Top first, middle second. Oh yeah, that was for the leaves. The issue is here. The wood has to go on the bottom. So let's say I'm coming from this direction. I already need the wood to be there, which means that I have to pop this thing up with one of these. So maybe we do like this. We'll set the wood up here. Or let's say there. That'll be wood. And then what will happen here is we'll have a pusher. At the top. Yeah, right there. Push it over one block. It fuses. Fuses to the wood. This is going to be one of these dealies. So it pops up there. Once it pops up there, we push it over a block. Assuming the wood is here, it lands on the wood, it fuses, and then theoretically the next wood piece should push it forward. So by that point, it's just a straight shot to the end. So now the only tricky thing is getting everything to get over here at the right time. Okay, so leaves have to go on the right. Wood goes on the left. And the drone goes in the middle. So we do have to attach this drone. So why don't we just do one of these right away. See how far that goes up. Okay, one more. Pusher. And then we'll do one of these things again. As soon as it goes up, we push it over. And, well, honestly, we want to actually get it like there. So we can drop it onto something. And let's see. What's the timing of that like? Perfect. So we'll fuse this. And then pop a pusher there. It's probably not... Oh yeah, it is necessary because of the angle I'm coming from. Game is super fun. This is an incredibly fun game. Oh, but we can't... We need the sensor on the bottom. Oh no. Right. Actually, how do we do that? No, the sensor on the top makes sense because it's only gonna... Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be the second one. Boom, and then there we go. Okay, perfect. So now this guy needs to go all the way to the middle there. So we'll just drag you. Where's that about? Right there. Oops. And we'll just drag this all the way over there. Just make sure that's actually going to the right place. Okay, nice. And now let's get the leaves in. Let's just turn them here, why not? Wait, is it too far over? Yep, that works. I think this will work. We just want to go one over, so right here. Oh, and it's the exact right elevation. Perfect. So, let's see about the leaves. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, I messed up the angle here. But also, this is moving too fast. So, let's do a little stop right here. Okay, leaves coming in. Ah, not fast enough. Okay, let's do another little stop. Boom, boom. We got some leaves. There we go. Oh, that's... Dang, that's too much. We just need the leaves to get over here more quickly. I guess we could shorten this. Can we shorten this distance at all? That's pretty much it. We could lengthen this. It's really just the initial one, because I think once it gets started... Actually, that's a good question. Do I need to put in some contraption there? Once it gets started, it should be the right amount of time. So, 1, 2, 3. No, that's not enough. Yeah, because the delay should account for... Is there a way I can stop them from being spaced like this? Hmm. So why does it pause? Why is it waiting so long? Oh, so what if I do this? Does that help? No, I still get the same spacing. Huh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of that spacing, I don't think. So, how long does this take to get over there? So, drone comes in with the last... Yeah, it's very consistent. The timing is all right. I just need to... Wait, no. Oh, I've got too many leaves. I only needed 3 leaves? Because now I've got 6 leaves coming in for every drone, just based on the timing. Well, that was pointless. I did all this for nothing. Oh, also there's this, which is kind of hilarious. I'm gonna leave that. I kind of like that. But I can basically just get rid of... Right? Because that's the issue. The issue is that I've got too many leaves. Because we've got... Okay, drone number 1, drone number 2. We've got leaf, leaf, leaf. Leaf, leaf, leaf. Leaf, leaf, leaf. Leaf, leaf. No, hold on. I'm confused now. It's 3 leaves per drone, so there's a drone. There's 3 leaves. There's the second drone, there's 3 more leaves. Third drone, 3 more leaves. Fourth drone. Okay, I think I need to space this set of 3 out more. That's kind of the issue. What if I do something like this? No, that's not going to do it. Well, let's just build a giant track. This is kind of dumb, but... I want to use that. 3 spaces. 2, 3. And then going this way. So that should add a little more spacing. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's way too much now. Okay, I just need a little bit, like here. Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's even too much now. Let's try 1 less. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So how does that line up with drone, leaf, drone, leaf, drone, leaf, drone, leaf, drone. Wait. I don't think that timing is going to work. Let's add another space here for a second. Okay, so the drones wait until we got some leaves. Now 1, 2, 3. Now that, see, the leaves are stacking up already, that's no good. If we add some buffering here, what happens? We probably need to make the drones wait longer. Let's try that. That shouldn't change the overall, it's the pacing of it. Okay, drone, drone, drone. The drones are going to be waiting way too long. Okay. Let's say 3 blocks. Let's see if that... Drone number 1, drone number 2, drone number 3. Oh. And there we go. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, we already lost a leaf now. Yeah, the issue is the leaves are coming in too quickly for the drones. We need to make them arrive at the exact same pace. And I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's see. So the leaves are way too late for the drones. So let's add a buffer here so that we can see it a little better and we can at least time the beginning. Nope. Let's add 2 buffers. Okay. Bump. Bump. Okay, so now we've got 3 leaves, 1 drone. But see, the drones, the leaves are just too fast. The spacing between drones is going to be like... It's going to be like 25 blocks. Whereas the leaves have only like 5 block increments. So... Actually, if we just did this... If we just sacrifice those, I think maybe it works. Which is kind of annoying. I did all that hard work for nothing. Yep, that's totally it. Yep, that's the right pacing. Dang it! So I only needed 3... I only needed 3 leaves after all. So I can literally just get rid of, like, all of this stuff. All of this nonsense. Wait. No, that's the wood. I do need the wood. I actually have to build that part. But all of this I can delete. I just need 1. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. pacing is still kind of off, actually, but... Do the leaves come in first, or does the, What if we just connect this right over here? We just go right here. And then we get rid of one of these, let's get rid of one of these blocks. Nope, that's too quick. Too quick! Okay, so we do need the second block. Okay, oh great, alright. Damn, I'm so annoyed. I've figured out how to get 6 leaves and I don't even need them. Okay, and then next leaf knocks it in. Next leaf knocks it in. Although, this is still a little bit worrisome because I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3. It's still building up, actually. No, is that working? Yeah. Okay, that'll be fine. And I only need 10 anyway, so... Okay, so now we just need the wood to come in and be fused. And when it's fused... We also need to paste that, but let's see. We're gonna do a little sensor to make sure that this is working properly, and then a pusher. Or do I need that? Maybe it'll just push on its own. We'll see. Okay, let's grab this wood. We can take this right over here. Ba-ba-ba. And we actually just want to be ground level, so that's fine. Nice. So let's see what the pacing of that is like. Oh, what? That's no good. Oh, we can't cut across like that. Because this is going to get in the way. Okay. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. So let's go around. Go right here. Yeah, let's delete all of this. Okay, now let's see what that's like. So, first to arrive is the drone. And, oh. That's no good. What is happening to the wood? Why is it not staying there? Wood? Oh, because we get 2 wood pieces at a time. And of course, we only need 1. Ugh. I wish I could double the output of these. So, all of this was a waste as well, because we only need 1 piece. Oops. First of all, this is not doing anything, is it? How does this look? Right, okay, so we did need this guy. One piece of wood. Let's see it. Okay, there you are. Alright, he's just waiting there. That second piece is coming too soon. Yeah. Alright, let's add a little buffer right there. Oops. We got our wood. Second piece. Ah, dang it. Still too soon. More buffer. This is not the most elegant solution, but it should work, theoretically. Oh, what? What happened to the leaves? What? Oh, did I get rid of something I needed? Boom. What? Oh, now I'm building this over. Oh my god. For real. It's so annoying. Okay, we literally just have to build this one more out. Okay. We got our leaves. Okay. And we got our wood. And we got our drones. So let's see what happens now. Leaves. First to go. Then drones. Filling the drone. Drone is filled up. Next drone is pushing over. Wood is in place. And we're good to go. Yeah. Woohoo! Two, one. Woohoo! Damn, 100 blocks? You could do it with 100 blocks? Less than 100 blocks? Okay. Well, that one was kind of... I don't like that you needed so few materials from the tree. I feel like I went to all that I guess there probably must have been a way that I could have anticipated the timing of it. The pace of the tree. I should have just looked at the pace of the tree at the very beginning, compared it to the drones. Because it was basically just one tree per drone. So that should have told me everything I needed. 1 log, 3 leaves. I got ahead of myself. Alright. Terrestrial drone time. Okay, what is this? The solution is... we got 5 treads. 1, 2, 3, 4 with an extra 1 on top. Special block. And 3 logs. This is going to be complicated. So let's see. There's our blocks. There's our treads. There's our logs. And there's our special block. So let's deal with the treads first. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here. We'll just fuse these right away. There we go, so that's 5 treads. 5 treads, and then I want to split them up so that every other one oh, and I also need to rotate them. Need to rotate them, okay. So if we do something like this, and then split them up into different tracks. Right, and this one will go this way, let's say. Okay, then we've got 2 separate tread tracks. Alright, that's one component. Now, fusing these blocks is going to be a bit trickier. Oh, let's just fuse the logs real quick. 1, 2, 3. These will all be fused. So those are in 3s now. Okay. That's fine. I have to rotate that as well. And then that guy we can just put on at the end. So it's 4 in a square and then 1 on top. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's just do it right out of the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can send the 1 extra there. We'll do a reverse. Something like this. So pusher, pusher. Pusher, pusher. Here's the sensor that's going to connect it all. And then fuse, fuse, and fuse, fuse. Oh wait, that one's not going to be able to get out. Crap, how do we do that? Maybe reverse. Hold on. Yeah, we need to reverse this whole thing. So we'll go this way. So we push one set here. We push the other set there. Does that work even? I guess I could just extend it, like, not fuse it right away, but, so that was unnecessary. We didn't really need to do that. That's okay. Let's see. This is going to be a tread. And then here, we're going to have a fuser. And then here, we will have a fuser. And more tread. Okay, so that should give us 2 sets of 2 and a single one. right? Oh, what? Oh, because I'm not. Gotta connect all of these, of course. Oh. I can't. God damn it. Okay. There's gonna be some weird ass wiring right here. Okay, that should work. No. Ugh. So that doesn't. I have to connect it like this. This is so weird. Okay, so connect it underneath. And then go over one and then into the back. I can't even select it. Okay, I probably should have just taken it out. Alright, there we go. 2 of 2, and then a 1. So, I think first step, fusing the 2 on top. How are we going to do that? So we can always use all of this space, so that shouldn't be an issue. So let's say we go here. We have 2 spaces. And then here we're going to... We'll drop it so that we are... Right. Is that the right? No. Just 1 space up. That should work. Oops. 1 more. Okay, so then we want a sensor here. And wait, how are we gonna do this? No, we need the fusers here. And then the sensor on top, I think. Sensor on top. That should work, right? That's not in the way of anything. And then as soon as we get the sensor going... Wait, does that work? Yeah, because then we just push it from here. We gotta do some weird wiring though again. Like that? Is that in the way of anything? Nice. Okay. So then we can take this over here and we'll weld the new one. Bum bum bum. So we want to do basically the same thing. I'm gonna drop this right there. Too early, so let's add a little buffer right here. Okay. So we still have to fuse that, but let's look at the treads for now. I think it's going to be easier. Let's see. Actually, how are we going to... Oh, this is an issue. How do we fuse this to the treads? That is an issue. I think we actually have to go 2 and then 3 rather than 4 and 1. So, let's go back. We do... Here we can simplify this, I think. Let's look at this again. Okay. That's fine. We'll rotate it at some point. We'll rotate it. Yeah, okay. Buffer there. Okay, so that gives us 3, and this is 2. So now we want to fuse this with the treads. Let's maybe get a little bit further out. Let's see what happens if we just try one of these right here. Okay. So if we do something like this. And if we add one here as well. Is that going to get in the way? No, that does not work. Gotta get him further out. So how are we going to do this? We have to fuse it over top. Right? Three welders this way. And then how do we make sure the next one doesn't fuse to it? We fuse it over top. What is the last piece that's going to make its way there? Treads, and then this guy will be last. Most likely. Although we could set this up first. That might be easier, actually. I think that might be easier. Okay, so this is going to be here. Right there. So that's going to be there. And let's say it's like this. 5, right? 5 treads. Which means we're going to want a welder right here. Oh, but I can't. Crap. So this actually needs to be, this needs to move so I get it in place. So let's say like this. Yeah, that should work, I think. So, I think this should work. Not amazing. Okay, so number 1, this can't be in the way. They gotta come in from the side. So let's just do something like this. We'll do the opposite for this side. This is kind of messy. I need one more, I guess. Does that work? He gets there too soon. He gets there too soon. This is pretty messy. This is pretty messy. Oh, that's kind of neat, actually. This guy pushes him. That's like just the right amount of time. Wait, is it actually? Yeah, that's fine. The next one will be gone by then. We basically want to have a pusher. Well, maybe a pusher here. And then sensor here, because that one's going to be the last one to come in. Okay. Nice. That actually works pretty well. And then what do we do? Now I've locked myself in. So I think we gotta float up. Something like that. Oh no. That gets in the way. Okay. Is that far enough away? Is it gonna get locked? Oh yeah. Hey, look at that. And then I'll figure out what to do with him there. But that actually works, although we are turned around. But that's okay, because this is also turned around, so I can just turn him around. I can turn him around at the end. And that's a lot easier because the wood's over there. So I can attach it to the right side. Okay, so I think let's float this guy up. Okay. And how... Crap, how are we going to fuse this? Oh, we gotta fuse it the back, I think. That's complicated. Okay. Let's see. Might be easier to fuse this to those things first. I think the log is probably last. That's going to be really easy to do. Putting this... Yeah, maybe we attach this to this guy. Can we just bring this all the way over there without getting in anybody's way? No. Alright, what if we do something like this? Do everything in the air so that we have more space. So the question is, how far does this go up? Okay, right there. Oh wait, is this a 2? That's a 2. That's not going to work. This is so chaotic looking. Does that work? Fuse, push. Oh, there's nothing to push. Oh, there's nothing to sense, that's what it is. So we gotta go one down. And then sense right here, right? Okay. And then basically we want to do something like this. Let's just connect this here. Right? Does that work? That should work. Oh. No, it's one down. One down. This is so clumped. I don't think we're getting in anybody's way. This is a 2-piece, so that should still be fine. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's create a little platform here. Maybe one more. Yeah. And then this guy's gonna drop on top. Wait, which way does it go? Right. He's gonna drop right here. And when that happens, we need to sense it. And no, we need to sense it from here so that we can push it over. No, we can't sense it from here because dang. All right, we gotta create this a little earlier. Let's do it right here. Actually, one space should be fine. One space should be fine. So we do it right here, and then we sense. Yeah. We sense right here, and then push right here. That should work. Does that work? Oh, but then where do we fuse? Crap. This is a little more complicated than I gave it credit for. Oh. No, we'll put the sensor right here. And the fuser's right here. I think, does that work? He's too early, but I think the basic idea should work. Add a little buffer there. Still too early. Okay, I guess 2 buffers. Let's see. Nice. So then we just go this way, right? Does that theoretically work? Got to make sure that we can actually get the completed project in here. All right, let's see what happens. Let's twist this guy around. And see where he ends up. That way. Let's make some more space. Let's use the other one clockwise. And then that should mean he'll go this way, which means we can drop him over here somewhere. So the final assembly should be something like one, two, three, four, five. Is that going to get in the way? No, because that's the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Right. And basically what we want to do is we're going to assemble it this way. Oh, we actually need one extra because the log goes out one. Assemble it this way, pull it in, then twist it around just at the very end. Hello, Frog Boy. Sorry, I just saw your comment. So it'll be something like that, and then like another one. That's not important yet. The important thing is how we get everything there. We're going to need a fuser on this side. So it'll be basically, let's see, it's 3 over, right? So, wait, 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be these ones right here. How do we get this in place, actually? Because we can't just drop in this thing. So this will be in the way. Ideally, we want them coming from both directions, but there's not enough space here. So this is so unless we do it up in the air. Maybe that's the way to do it. I think that's the way to do it. We do it up in the air. Alright, this is going to be kind of weird. So, importantly, we cannot... So, when we drop, we have to drop here. That'll be the drop zone, which means we should have... Let's see. Okay, so this is at this level. See what that looks like. This? Oh no, wait. How does that work? That doesn't work at all. We need a way to push, right? So bum bum bum, and then once it gets there, we push. Something like that. Yeah, okay. And then it's going to be this level. This is so confusing, trying to build this up in the air. Alright, let's just build some blocks first. So, God dang it. That is a just normal block. Okay. So, it's going to be this level where the treads are. One, two, so the treads should start here. Oops, that's not attached to anything. So let's attach it. Does this just work at all? Yeah, nice. Amazing. Incredible. Okay. Is there any way we can fuse this while this thing is floating up? That would be amazing. If we did like a fuser right there, it's too slow. Okay, we can have a little assembly right here. Right? No, that's not going to work, is it? That is not going to work. So we get there, and we need to attach this thing over here. The way that we attach that has to be... Oh, it would be so convenient if we could just drop this on, but I don't know. Maybe if we delay everything? delay everything? Does that work? Like if we did something like this and timed it perfectly, is that even possible? That would be so convenient. Dang, we have to move it a little bit. This is getting so messy. It's getting so incredibly messy. This was a bad idea, doing all of this. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. This is, I think, a terrible idea, but... No, that's gonna be... Alright. This is such a bad idea. This is the worst idea, but I kind of like it. It's so convoluted. Okay, it kind of works. Oh, but it's not gonna fall. Dang. It's not gonna fall there, is it? This needs to be like here. And then... I don't even know how we push it. How do we push it? And we also need to delay like everything. Oh, that does not work. God damn it. This is such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. Okay, so This does actually kind of work if we can just time it right. Right? We just need to time it right. Okay, first one to go is the middle, so let's pause that. Wait, why is that moving actually? Okay, middle drops down. We get the side, but why is it... It's moving immediately. Why is it moving immediately? What? Oh, because this is getting there too soon. Okay. How do we pause this without getting in the way of the rotation? Do we just make this extra long? I think that's what we do. Elevation matters. We don't have to worry about anything when we're up in the sky. We drop it down there, so that's boom, boom. Oh no. Oh, that does not work. Damn this. Wait, this is getting so unnecessarily convoluted. Is that long enough? How long are these pieces? 5? Nope. Oh, Jesus. And then we have to bring it back? God, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh, interesting. I did not understand that it would behave that way. So, like this? Oh. Oh, that's right. Okay, I get it. I get it. Oh, still one more. Wait. We can just, no, we can't. So we still need to delay everything. So let's add another buffer there. And let's add another buffer, I don't know, like here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh. Wait. Can we even buffer that? Bum. Okay, yes, that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is so messed up. We need this one to go first. We need that one to get in there first. Okay. Alright, little blocks in. Then we get right side and left side. Wait, hello? What? Is that getting stuck? What's going on there? Why is that getting stuck? Why is that getting stuck? Oh, because it's already pushing. Okay, so now this is... We just need to reverse these. It's going to be this way. And sensor. Alright, left side, little guy, right side, and push. Boom! Oh no. Why aren't you getting pushed? Oh, because I didn't put a pusher. But actually, hey, that's actually not bad. So we just need a pusher here. And then where do we put the sensor? We only want to do it once the leg is up, right? So we probably want it like right there. Okay. Push that in. Goes in. Boom. Welded. So right there is where we want it. Theoretically, this should work perfectly now. Boom! Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we actually don't need this buffer. I can't believe that actually worked. That's amazing. What the hell is this one? I mean, this is honestly, this is kind of sad. It started out so good. I was being so efficient with the space at the beginning. And then this is just a Rube Goldbergian but we're almost done. So this needs to be attached, I would say, let's see. So that's going to be there. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. How does that work? So that's going to be a welder and welder, like that. Let's bring this 2 more spaces forward. And then, let's see. Just one down. Is that the right placement? Bum bum bum. Yeah. Okay. And then all we want to do is push there. Well, what we really want to do is add some buffers on the logs. I thought white boys were supposed to be cracked at these kind of games. I don't know, man. I had some really good solutions for some of the other levels. This one is not the greatest, I have to say. Oh, wait, why are you turning that way now? What? What? Why did you change? Okay, I guess we'll go back to counterclockwise. Ah. I think that's still not enough. We need so much time. We've buffered everything. Oh, and this is also, this needs to be one more forward, doesn't it? So, pusher here, welder, like that. And let's add a buffer here. God, I keep on getting pushed by my own creation. Okay, stop. Oh, but now that one can't rotate. God damn it. How far up is this? Do we have space? Yes, we do. Alright, we're gonna move things around this way. Just add a bunch of space here. Actually, what does that look like? Okay. That is theoretically the right idea. And then we just need some buffers, so let's do another 3 here. Okay, how much time do we actually need? Okay, log. Log is getting into play. Oh, look at that. Almost perfect. Almost exactly perfect. So then we just need... What do we need, actually? You know, I've never used the blocker. I've totally forgot about that one. I was probably supposed to use that in a previous level. If the log comes in it would be easier if the log came in first. Because then I could sense right here. So maybe we don't need this? I don't know if the logs are going to get in the way, though. Because theoretically, I can just put a sensor right here, then. So... log comes into place. We're still working on the ship part. Oh. Right. We can't put a sensor right there. We need to wait until it reaches here. Oops. Okay. I think that works. Oh my god, this one's a doozy. Okay, logs in place. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, beautiful. Okay. Right. Oh, and then we just didn't do anything in terms of where we go next. So we want like a I guess something like this. Does that work? God, I don't even know where to stand to look at my creation because I'm going to get in the way of everything. Okay, let's see. That pushes it off. And then we rotate it. Give me 1 second here. So it's going to point that way, and so we need to do it again. I think after this puzzle, I'm actually going to stop streaming. I was going to stream some Mechabellum. I'll probably do that tomorrow or something. Okay. So we want something here. Like this. And then like this. Something along those lines. I don't know exactly how it's going to work. Oh. It's a little bit too far, but it's the right idea. And we just want to put it right here. I think. Oops. Really? Was I right the first time? Right. Like that? Dang it. Why am I failing at this? It's got to be right here, right? Like that. Okay. Let's see. Let's see my baby come together. Ah, beautiful. Let's look at this beautiful chaos. Look at this nonsense. This is ridiculous. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Look at this bit. This is ridiculous. Okay. 281. There's no way you can do this in 50 blocks. That's ridiculous. I can't even imagine. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. I do want to try and stream some more. I've been bad about that. All right. See you guys later.